at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Atlanta Falcons and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 37-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down give to Robinson. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Tua off the play fake. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
2nd and 7.
Throwing a pass now on 2nd down. He's got it over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the red zone now. Brought in. And out of bounds he goes, so give them about half of what they needed. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds down at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Burrow. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
Intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins here with Robinson. Stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Try and run here with Robinson. tackles with what looks to be about 3 yards. That's enough. Fresh set of downs coming their way.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. We're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Tagovailoa back to throw. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they're going to have the first down. Nice chunky yards there. Give them about 17 of them.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher, and he can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Dumps it off to Robinson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. First down, Falcons.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to first. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets home. Touchdown, Falcons.
The ball carrier. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Bengals nothing. Nick Folk.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Samaje Perine on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that's going to give Cincinnati the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Burrow setting to throw. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Burrow on second down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Going right side, Robinson with it. Working and finally forced to that sideline. So call that a gain of about 28. And that's going to be good for a Falcons first down. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. And you want to get that century mark.
Yeah.
That's a number that running backs are proud of. And stacking runs like that will sure help.
And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
To the air on third and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. This 32 yards out on the right hash. The kick by Folk is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. And dose of the hurry up here.
Down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They give on second. It's Brown. And they will only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Here we go. Burrow setting up the play action. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Burrow trying on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Tagovailoa now on second. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, 26 yards. Folk on now to try the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
Bengals nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, this is P-Ryan. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He's going to get to the sideline and out. So a gain of, looks like about 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bengals.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Here we go.
Now Burrow. This is a heater going deep. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because that would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Brown. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Makes the catch. He's got the first. He's still going. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good for our Bengals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Going play action here. Burrow. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Working on 2nd down. Burrow. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
17. Bengals 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This return starts at the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. To throw, Tagovailoa. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Tua looking to throw. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
For the Falcons field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
And the kick by Folk is good. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Polk to kick off for Atlanta.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. On the return, this is Piran. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Nick Polk to kick off for Atlanta.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Burrow. He finds Brown right side. He's going to be forced out following a gain of about 10. And that's going to be good for Bengals 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work. Here we go.
A give left side to Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's across the sideline and out after a gain of about 26. And that's going to give Cincinnati the first.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm, receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
Brown quick on the draw here. Oh, he lost the football. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Burrow to the air now. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. That's going to bring around 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Trying for it with Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he comes through. They got the 1st down. Almost felt like they had to go for it. They needed a spark there, Brock. The offense gives it to them. Well, probably a little closer than they would have preferred it, Brock. But hey, a good call nonetheless, keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
You know what that was, Kate? That was awareness. Right? An understanding with both the play call, but more importantly, an awareness of the receiver to know exactly where he needed to get the job done.
1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Burrow back to throw. And it's off his hands and incomplete. So an opportunity unfulfilled on that 2nd down. That means it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
This connects with Higgins. And they stop him after about a 5-yard gain. That is good enough for a fresh set of downs.
And the Bengals 1st down.
The 1st down carry for Brown. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
14-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
We're on a pass now on second down. Jump off caught by his back. And he's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance at a stand here with 3rd and 1. Throwing is Burrow. Firing end zone, and this is hauled in. Touchdown, Bengals! Mike Gesicki capping a 14-play possession there with 6. McPherson at the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. Now we've got a 6-point ball game. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Up to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown.
Ball carrier. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Full call now to try the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they lead by 13.
Falcons 27, Bengals 14.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here's Jones. Showing a little burst so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They'll run again with Brown. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. He's got London left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st down, Atlanta.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Throwing on 2nd, Tua. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he loses control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. Needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's fourth down. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. The kick by Folk is good, and that'll give them a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the fourth, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here, coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake, Burrow. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow setting to throw. And they pick him off again. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. He's going to go out of bounds, give him about 15 before he did so. And that is good for an Atlanta first down.
And the Falcon first down.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down. Ooh, boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, you know, that's really well said because, you know, you could feel sometimes the quarterback on drop back, you know the timing.
Yeah.
Play action.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Demetrius Knight has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Heads up play from the linebacker there to take a short, innocent pass and just turn it into a major highlight for him and his guys.
And I know people are watching that going, how in the world the quarterback not see that linebacker?
Yep.
But sometimes, Kate, your focus is so much on the safeties, the nickel, the corner. You just take for granted you could fit that ball in, and that linebacker says, not on my watch.
And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game. A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a 2-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And they're even able to add some yards on after they brought that one in. Well, the good news is, still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you set this offense up for success.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Staying with Robinson. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Tua setting up to throw. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around 4th down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Nick Folk. This a 54-yarder. This one's off the mark. It's going to wind up short and too far right. And they fail to make this a two-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a two-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been the death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathe some new life into the opposing sideline.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking the gain at about 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Falcons.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. To the right and hauled in by Branch. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Atlanta.
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Falcons up by 8. All set now. 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. And he's not going to escape this one. They take him down late in this ball game. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
It's 2nd down.
Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. They're going to pass it here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Back to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th!
Our coaches just love that effort right there instantly. As he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Fits it through the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Setting up to pass. Toward the perimeter, it's Gesicki. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
Here we go.
Brown on 1st and goal. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll look to throw it. Oh, and he's unable to keep a hold of it through that hit. As that 2nd and goal pass hits the ground, incomplete. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but in what gets really tough right here in game action.
To throw. This one's caught. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to the last breath. And he gives him a shot now to force overtime. All right, they got the touchdown, but that was only half of it. Now they need this two-point conversion or this one's over.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. And they can't connect that time. And after the touchdown, unfortunately, can't finish off the two they needed to tie this game and force overtime. So they only have 20 seconds left. They're down a score. This kick has to be perfect. And the Falcons are all over the kick. That should just about wrap things up here.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. They did it! He made the interception! He's at the 30! He's at the 10! And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead! Late in the game, Brock, the lead, and if this holds, the win are theirs off the biggest play we've seen all game defensively.
Kate, by this point in the game, you're spent physically, but as defenders, you've got to be at your sharpest mentally. Get caught off guard, and this game could be over. Catch them off guard, and all of a sudden now you're defending the lead.
McPherson checks on the point after. And they take a 5-point lead.
Makes the score. Bengals 35. Falcons 30. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
There's 5 seconds left now, possibly their final effort here. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Blast through midfield. And there'll be no game-winning touchdown in this one. And that tackle ends this ball game. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you